Hey there, y'all, and welcome to today's Daily Down and Dirty. My name is Fairlight. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. All right, y'all. I just look for the days when we're going to have happy readings. And you know what? In the meantime, we're going to work through the energy that needs to be addressed, okay? So we start with the Two of Cups reversed. And this is like the sexiest Two of Cups I've ever seen in my life. And I wish it was upright. I want this to be upright for you guys. Look at how beautiful that is. But it's reversed right now. It can mean a number of things. Obviously, it's not a true love connection in whatever it is, whether this is past, present, well, you know, in the future. That we're not fortune tellers. We're just talking about right now and what we're doing right now. So whatever it is, however it correlates to your energy, it just looks like you are planting seeds based on fallacy. Again, deference doesn't serve you right now. And so before I get into these, I just want to acknowledge this card right here. And this is such a like gaslighting yourself kind of energy, holding back your truth to keep the peace. You see that he's trying to balance both of these swords, but he's stabbing his hand and it's like keeping his, you know, stabbing his hand. He's keeping his own truth to himself. He's using his own words or lack thereof against himself because he's trying to keep a balance. And you know what? If you have people or situations in your life that need you to do this, your silence or your words does this to you, then just, you know, you deserve better. And nobody's going to decide you deserve better. Like, I can tell you you deserve better, but you're not going to make a change until you know that you deserve better. But I'm fucking telling you, you deserve better. So it's interesting, like all this blood coming through his hands. And then I never noticed, I don't recall noticing, maybe I did, but I'm kind of a blank slate. But he's planting these seeds, but he's got blood dripping off of his hand. And so it's in light of the rest of the cards and just these two cards together, even though it's different hands, still it's like, you know, if this were a more positive reading, it would say, you know, you're pouring yourself into the seeds that you're planting. You're bleeding, you're putting your own life's energy into whatever it is that you are planting seeds for, the future that you are, you know, really trying to nourish and cultivate into being. But in light of the rest of these cards, of course, they just all fell on the ground. It just doesn't feel like, it just feels like, oh, this was reversed. Yeah, it just kind of feels like you're, you know, it's like you're spilling your own blood to try to make everybody else happy. You're trying to create a future or create a present moment circumstance that doesn't honor you, and it's like you're people pleasing, but this is toxic and it's gonna poison your food in a way. And so I don't remember the order. They all fell out. I know this one was in the middle. Well, they all fell for a reason, I guess. But you had this King of Water reversed, which, you know, the King of Water upright, this is kind of a psychic person, or maybe full on a psychic person, very aligned to their own divine timing with this moon up here, very illuminated and self-reflective, and it feels like very balanced with his emotions, and very kind and loving and a nurturing person. But reversed, it's the opposite of those things. It's someone who is closed in their heart, who's just hardened and probably emotionally manipulative and will guilt trip you and stuff like that. And so that's the energy that looks like these seeds are being planted with. And then it's like you'll get these really good ideas. You'll get inspired to do something. And but then you misdirect your aim, you know, it's because we're trying to please whatever energy this is. And this can be a person in your life or just an energy, but and the energy can just be what's present in your own belief system. So it's like with this, you see upright, she's taking aim. She knows exactly what she's shooting for. She knows exactly what her intention is. She's taking aim and she's going to, you know, hit the target. But when it's reversed, to me, this says, you know, when you're misaligning your passions, when you're taking your passionate motivational energy and you're just trying to send it into toxic people-pleasing endeavors, then it's like you're just really trapped in fear. And so it's like you're still caught in a trauma loop. And so it's all the things that happen behind you, and you're trying to heal the trauma in a toxic way. And so instead of taking aim for what you want to manifest in the future, you're looking at what happened behind you. So it doesn't matter even if you know what it is that you want. If you're more worried about what happened in the past, you're going to keep shooting arrows into the past. And this can be about all things. It doesn't just have to be about a love relationship, but it does speak to codependency. And maybe this is learned behavior from parents, from past lovers, whatever it is. And so, and just know that you're going to be drained. This is the dragon. This is the ace of water. And so it's just, you're going to be drained. If you keep aiming to please other people, you're never going to allow your cup to be filled. And the thing about this ace, this dragon, he or she is illuminating the truth, speaking things into being from their emotional truth. It's like singing things into being and clearing that throat chakra and really giving life, giving birth to that which you most want to manifest. Wouldn't it be so much better if these three cards were together all upright? But these two be in reverse like this, it's like you're misdirecting your passion, you're energizing that which doesn't serve you, and you're never going to be emotionally fulfilled from this, ever, because you just keep nourishing trauma. You just keep nourishing the toxic patterns. So hopefully that makes sense. But then we've got, I don't think I'm going to take that one because we're kind of getting late in the time. But then we've got the death card, which is a death rebirth card. And then we've also got this Queen of Air. And I really liked ending with this because this is about speaking your truth, giving yourself permission to fly. This is like turning that arrow right side up, getting a clear vision. She is so much about having a clear vision. You see, she's got the sword right there at her third eye aligned. And then overlighting her mind is this butterfly. I think it's a butterfly. It looks like a butterfly to me. When I look at it more closely, I'm like, well, it looks like a butterfly. I don't know. But then it's got like big bird wings here and whatever. All these wings, flight, and it's air energy. It's communication. It's speaking clearly. And the queen, it would correlate to the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, I love the Queen of Swords. She's not the most loving, comforting, nourishing being on the planet by any means. And some people really don't care for the Queen of Swords. What I love about her is that she always speaks the truth. She always fucking tells the truth. She's not going to mince words. I've said this so many times, but I love it. I love honesty. I love communication. I love honest communication. People not fearing, oh, will they like me or will I be whatever? No, this is how I feel. This is what I think. And this is how it is. And it's not that they're, not open. It's not a closed-minded person. It's just that she values truth and justice so much. And if you can logically explain to her a different perspective, she's willing to expand her perspective. She wants more information. She loves knowledge. She just wants it to be justified. She wants it to be fair. And so I feel like this death rebirth card is, you've had enough of this old paradigm toxic bullshit, haven't you? So, we let all that shit die. And then we find ourselves, being reborn. And I love that it's a baby in a golden egg. And then the snake is all about rebirth, regeneration, using our sexual creative energy to manifest, shedding the old skin so that we can renew that which we have a greater vision about, and speaking clearly into being that which we most want, and then taking flight on these adventures with wisdom. So and I feel like there's something about with the wisdom that's acknowledged that there's something about what you've experienced before. You've heard me say it 100 times. Well, kids, if this is character building, we're going to be sewing characters. So it's like you've learned from these past situations. And that's the important thing, is you don't have to repeat patterns as long as you have learned from them. And I love that saying, good judgment comes from experience. Experience comes from poor judgment. So there's never a mistake as long as you learn from it and you allow it to add to your wisdom. And then you don't let bullshit hold you back, ever. You allow the truth to set you free. All right, that's all I have for today. Peace and love until next time.